Hey guys, no intro for now because I still haven't worked on one yet, but I'm gonna talk about some serious stuff here, so if you don't like the subject matter that I might talk about listed on screen, feel free to click off and I'll see you on a more hopeful video. Also, I have decided it would be a good idea to record me and my friends in build mode on Wednesday this week, so I have some footage to use when making this video. So, yeah, this will be fun. I should actually kind of do this more often, where I have some random footage in the background instead of just a black screen or me drawing something random for like the next few God knows how long. But yeah, let's just get into the video. And just so you all know, I'm currently just pacing around in my room recording this, so if there's any odd noises when I'm speaking, that's why. Anyways, without further ado, let's actually hop in. So there's a lot of things I want to talk about, and these are going to get a little personal. One of them I'm actually just going to get out of the way real quick so I don't forget this, but requests. Specifically art requests. I'm not going to say that they're horrible or anything. I'm just going to say that it gets annoying by I think the second or third to fourth time being asked about the same fucking thing. It just gets to the point where I'm just like, okay, why am I being asked this again? Like, for the 1 billionth time? And I'm not going to state this friend's... I'm not going to state the friend of mine's name for this part, but this friend of mine has asked me multiple times. And, sorry, Ginge. Sorry, I have a cat in here. But yeah, I have asked... Well, I can't speak. But yeah, he's asked me a lot of times to draw him something, and episode C, but where the hell do you think I get my motivation from? Because it's not anywhere, and as of now, I can't do requests. Like, at all. Like, if you ask me to draw something as like a request, it's gonna take a long fucking time to get at least a bit of motivation to actually do it, because at this point, I might just put in my Discord bio, and just probably every single bio I have in my possession, basically say, this user does not take requests. This user does not respond to request questions. Ask them somewhere else, please. And this is all due to motivation reasons, but also due to many other reasons. But mostly motivation. Just mostly motivation. So, if anyone wonders why I haven't done something and so I haven't really responded to a question that's been asked for like the third or fourth time, it's probably because I don't have the motivation to either do it or even answer the question. But yeah, that's requests out of the way. Now let's just get into what happened, like, Thursday. So, Thursday was not fun, to say the least. Like, it was a fucking nightmare. Like, an actual fucking nightmare. Like, I could list off everything that went wrong that day and still feel like I am in the same position as I am right now. So, just to, like, explain this, all this footage you're seeing was from Wednesday. I didn't record anything for Thursday, so this is all from memory, and I remember this correctly because this is the day that I had to crash out in. I'll get to that later, but yeah. I swear, Flow and Spectre are the opposite people. like they are like opposite mirror versions of themselves. Like Flo knows everything while Spectre doesn't know anything. Cause let me tell you why I'm saying this. Spectre doesn't get the fact that there can only be 2 endings in Piggy build mode. I'm not joking. Flo has said this to Spectre multiple times. And he still insisted on having his ending also be an ending. Like, what the fuck? And not to mention, Flo currently is dealing with personal personal issues. I won't say them here out of respect for Flo. But let's just say he's having a hard time right now. And Spectre, thank you. Spectre is not giving Flo a good time. Or he wasn't giving Flo a good time Thursday. It got to the point where Flo then just said he'll finally give Spectre the ending he wanted. And at this point, I'm gonna make a rule relating to build mode, stating that if someone causes one other person to have a hard time in build mode over an ending, they don't deserve the ending they want. And they'll probably get removed from the team builders list, because I am willing to actually remove him from that fucking list. I'm not joking. I will remove him from that list if he does this again. Which I have a feeling he'll do it again. But yeah. Now, with that out of the way, and don't worry, Flo's doing somewhat okay now. Although yesterday wasn't even good for him, nor when it was like 12 in the morning for me. You don't want to know, but yeah. Now, onto the 2 crash outs. Where do I begin with this? Okay. So, I was on call with Joe Thursday, the same day that Flo had a hard time. And I joined him in Heroes Battlegrounds. Then after a bit of being in Heroes Battlegrounds, he then proceeded to literally tell me to turn my volume down of my phone and game. That caused me to reasonably crash out because I can also hear his game from his side of the call. I'm not joking. This felt like double standards. I'm just going to say that now that felt like double standards. I don't know why. And I believe we also had a Jaw on call, so he might have heard my crash out. I think this was after my crash out that he joined. I don't remember, but yeah, he might or might not have been there when I crashed out. Now, here's where the second crash out comes in. In Five Nights Tower Defense, yeah, let's just say things happen, and when things happen, they tend to piss me off. This is one of those times. So basically, me, Joe, and Yudi, who had recently joined the call Thursday, and let's just say we were in boss raids, and Joe, after I accidentally picked range fucking 3, he just snapped. I'm not joking, he snapped at me. I think, I don't know, but it sounded like he snapped at me, which maybe recently crashed the fuck out. because I didn't mean to choose fucking range 3. And yeah, that made us lose like the first one because I literally had tossed my phone across the room. Don't worry, the phone's perfectly fine. The phone's perfectly fine. No substantial damage or anything. Except for possibly my health from literally having 2 crash outs in one day. But yeah, after that, I just decided to just mute myself and not respond in call at all. Like, I didn't use the fucking chat until, like, the end of the call session where I just said, now I'm gonna go take a break. Goodbye now. Just sum it all up. And yeah, I am about to just say, at this point, I just don't really like boss raids at this point. Like, I know it's the perfect way to get, like, a crap ton of, like, basically a shit ton of season presents, which is what we're doing for season 9 currently. But I am a bit done with the grind for now, because at that point with the crash out, I just wanted to leave the call and just call it a day. I'm not kidding, I wanted to call it a day right then and there. And what also pissed me off, but didn't have an audible, like, unmuted crash out over, was the fact that Joe decided it'd be a good idea to choose Crazy Slots and True Agony back to back, which could have costed us our second run. But after a while, it did cost us the run. Like, seriously, we need the range to even do shit. To even do jack shit, you need the range. That's why I love range a lot. You can actually do something if you have the fucking range. And yeah, by that point, I just learned back-to-back range deduction is just not good. It's not good. It's never good. Don't do it. Unless you have a highly good booster that boosts a shit ton of range or some shit. Don't do it. Please. You'll have a better time saving up the range than losing it. Yeah, that's enough of Thursday. I just want to move on from Thursday. And also, just like a quick little update on a certain someone. It's a quick update. Just a few things I want to get out of the way. Joe had talked to Ruben at one point, getting him off of my back, and I thought I'd live peacefully. And I think this was like end of like 2024 or beginning of 2025. But I thought, when it was over, it just got worse. Because one time this year, I don't remember when, but Ruben decided it'd be a good fucking idea to literally just bother me on my subreddit that's barely even active because no one is there and it's not even ready. Which, speaking of which, I will get it ready soon. And I know I don't really talk about it. I have not talked about it at all, but I have been planning on working on a subreddit. And I'll probably release it when I think it's ready. And I want to make sure it's packed with a lot of good things to do, hopefully. Especially making the rules actual rules, because I didn't know that until I started messing with it on my laptop, which has a crappy GPU. And I don't want to get into specifics, but there might be a little text on screen slowly fading in and tell you the reason why it's so crappy. I regret every decision I made that day. I regret every decision I made. And I mean it. But yeah. Another thing I do really, really want to get out of the way about how I'm doing is just, I'm doing fine. Sorta, kinda, somewhat. It's more just, there's a lot happening. Alright? There's like, I'm playing so much stuff. I want to do so many things. And I've practically just placed a whole bunch of shit on top of my plate to the point where I don't know if I can even finish some stuff. So from now on, I'm going to take it slow, and that's another reason why I'm not taking any fucking requests. But yeah, I just have a lot on my plate. Like a Roblox horror game, which is not mascot horror. I want to get that out there. It is not mascot horror. You're welcome. But I'm not sure which horror would work, honestly. So that's where I'm probably going to ask my friends for advice, and I'm probably going to say no on psychological horror too, because I feel like I'm going to fuck it up. Like, honestly, I feel like I'm going to fuck it up horribly, so I'm not going to touch psychological horror. At least for that Roblox horror game project. I might do another one at some point where it'll actually work. But yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of things I've been trying to do, and another one is actually a Pig64 video, which might be my next video. So if you want to see that video, please stay tuned for that, because I actually am going to finish the script once this video is out, because I can finally delete those 4 video files I recorded on fucking Thursday. No, wait, Wednesday, that I am using for this video. And I might actually put them in CapCut so I can use them later. Yeah, I'm going to make sure they're in CapCut before I delete them so I can re-download them and probably use them for something else at some point. Possibly a release trailer for the Piggy Build mode map that I'm working on? Maybe? No? Yes? Yes? No? Maybe so? I don't know. We'll just have to see. We'll all just have to see. Because I'm not sure myself. But yeah, another thing I want to get out of the way is the Blocktails tweet I made about Demo 4. Yeah, I'm just going to say now, I did not like the first half of Demo 4, honestly. Like, I played this with friends, not thinking of recording it or anything, but my god, the second half felt better than like the first half. Because, let's see. We have to fight the me, Snowy, Spectre, and me, Spectre, Flo, and another friend of ours, Snowy, had to fight the genie 3 fucking times. Why? Because the first time, we all died. The second time, we got him defeated, but Flo left too early. Oh no, now we had to get him the bottle and the ship in the bottle. So then we have to fight him a third time. And I would love this boss fight if the fucking car didn't exist. Like, I cannot, and I mean cannot, parry this shit. Like, my parrying is bad because I'm on mobile. I'm on phone. I can't record this shit on a computer because, 1, my GPU is fucked, and 2, if I were to do it on my dad's laptop, I need his permission in order to even record the video, put it onto my hard drive so he doesn't have to live with the burden of literally carrying a video file from my recording of Blocktails Demo 4. So I just recorded the second half on my phone, and I will turn that into a video at some point. I have it saved in CapCut. It'll be fine. But yeah. First half, not fun. Died a lot. Had to suffer with the ancient orbs. Not because it was too simple or anything. It was actually pretty nice. It's just the one you had to push to the correct spot was the hardest thing to do, because I kept going on top of the fucking little shrine for the fucking green ancient orb so much that I practically, by the end of that, I was already feeling done with this game. And now, Flo is telling us that there is a way to get the Call Calypso card. At first, we thought it was reading every single glyph in this fucking temple. In this fuck-ass temple of sacrifice. Wasn't how we could get the card. At all. It was actually from putting the red orb in this spot and the green orb in this spot, and boom, the door opens, you get the Call Calypso card. The end. It was that mind-numbingly simple that I might or might not have went back, got the card, and just left the game afterwards. And not before that. And before that, the day before that actually, I was on Blocktails with Flo on my dad's laptop to see if I could actually get to level 15 with all the hard mode cards equipped. And let's just say, it was not fun. I kept dying, and by the third time, I tossed my phone across the living room onto one of the couches. Thank God I aimed for a couch. But yeah. Did nothing to the laptop though, I just simply left. I simply just left, shut down the laptop, and closed it. And turned off the mouse. Grabbed my phone, grabbed everything I brought out to the living room, which was like my water bottle, phone, and earbuds, and just left the room. And it just felt like a piece of shit. But yeah. I just have not had a good time with Blocktails at all. Because I'm a casual player. I play a new demo update when there's a new demo update. I don't play this for a living. I don't. So yeah, my perception of Demo 4, the first half of it, was going to be how the tweet was righted. But when people started to actually, I don't know what words to use here, but when they actually started to essentially tell me that I just need to get good, I just wrote down everything. Because before that day where we were in Blocktails, before Demo 4's release, I wasn't having a good time at all. I think I was having a crash out on a call. And not in a good way. And yeah, I'm probably gonna leave both. I'm gonna probably leave links to both Twitter posts in the description. And I'm gonna warn you now, the top one is my apology for that tweet. While the bottom one will be my tweet about my personal opinion on the first half of Demo 4. My current thoughts on Demo 4 as a whole is fine, but my God, the first half left me crashing out so hard that I wanted to literally never play the rest of Demo 4. But I think the next day, we played Demo 4, we got through it, and we somehow beated the Ancients First try. I'm not going to show the footage because it's not the video for that. This is not the video for that. But when I do the Demo 4 video, but when I do the Block Tales video, talking about the entirety of Block Tales as of right now, I will include that footage. And my god, you are all going to see how we beat that fucking thing, that fucking boss fight the first try. And that might have been one of the better boss fights because we somehow first tried it. And it's also because I actually understood what we had to do. I used a fucking ball, dynamite, and rocket boots. And we also had to fight the enemy, the little minions, before we fight the boss again. Each different turn. But yeah. As you can probably tell, I've not had a good life as of now. Like, every year, I always think that it's going to get better from here. But my god, if 2022 had to tell me, like give me a lesson or anything, it is that never expect a good year. Because it's only going to get worse here and there. But don't worry, I hope from now on, I could just have good times. I just want good times, not having to deal with a certain someone, and another certain someone, and another certain someone, and just people I have no good connections with, because they are not good people. I will not name drop them for the sake of my sanity, because I'm trying to move on, but one of them's giving me a hard fucking time. But yeah. If I ever do, like, a part 2 to 1.5, it'll probably still be on him. But more of, like, clarification on certain things and all that other shit. But yeah, it will probably never happen for a good while, because I'm not in a good spot to do that right now. And I'm probably gonna hide him from my comment section from now on, especially his two little beat writing IRL friends that have nothing to do with anything that we're both dealing with. But yeah, with all this said, I'm probably gonna go take a break now from recording my voice for 17 whole fucking minutes. And actually, no, wait, that's 27. Fuck. But yeah, I'm gonna take a break. Hopefully relax and just rest up for whenever Pt.2's 2-hour lucky event happens. And I hope to see you all in the Piggy video. Well, the Pig 64 video, but you get the point. But yeah, with all this said, hope you all have a good day or night, depending where you all are. And I hope to see you all on the flip side in the afterlife. Have a fast-terrific day, and I'll see you all next time. Oh, by the way, I recorded all of this with no script. So, yeah, if I rambled a bit too much, I am deeply sorry. So, bye. Oh, and also, I will get an intro and outro done sometime. I don't know when, but we'll just have to see.